I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. Hey, we've got the Ruger American back with us today, but not as part of a review. Actually, we're going to be talking about what I call double bore sighting. I decided to take, this is what they call a CV Live scope. It's a cheaper scope, but it seems like it works pretty good. It's up to 9, it's a 3 to 9 40. So, not bad, you know, nice scope that way. But it's compact, and that's what I wanted on this. You'll remember I had that Bushnell on here. I mean, to me that was overkill. That thing was huge. And so I wanted a nice compact sight. Almost went with a Skinner, but the Skinner just didn't quite fit this properly into here. Plus I'd have had to use an adapter for the other, or I'd have switched to this. Now this is what we're going to talk about, is the mounts that I used. That's why I call it double bore sighting. First off, what I do is I remove the bolt. Then I sight down the bore and I look at the scope to see where it's at. So it's down the bore and in the scope. If I have sighted in my open iron sights properly ahead of time, which I had, this is a see-through tall mount. Because of that, I can actually sight right through there and I can shoot with my open sights. And I can go up to the scope if I want. Okay, if I line that up and I see I'm looking through the bore, I'm looking at my sights, both of them are on target, and then I look up here and it's way off. So what I do is I bring this in to the position of where it should be. In other words, I'm bore sighting plus I'm using my open sights, but only if you have the see-through mounts like this. That's very important. You can't do it double otherwise. So that's what I did with this. Well, then I brought it out here, and you always got to do a little tweaking because it never fails. It's just not quite on. So I've done a little bit of tweaking with it, got it on good enough, and what we're going to do today is I've got 10 rounds loaded in here, and we've got 10 targets setting up here, and we're going to shoot at those, and we're going to see if it works well for plinking. It should, definitely, because it was probably within about this much of the bullseye or a little bit more, and I was grouping right on top of it, and I thought, what the heck, it's close enough, good enough for plinking, and that's what we're going to be doing anyway with this. If I want to tweak it later, I can a little bit, but this is what I did. Again, I call it double bore sighting because you're using your open sight and your bore. Make sure they're lined up first. Then you use your top sight, your scope, and see how that's lined up. And again, you want to shoot, of course, with your open sight. And here's the thing. If you're shooting again and want to see how this works and it's just not quite on, fire a round or two with the open sight. See if it's working okay. Because if it's off, well, then you know you got problems. But when I tweaked this, that's exactly what I did. I thought, nope, that's on, and they're both on the same spot now. So I think we're going to go back here to 25 yards and we're going to shoot at these up here. They may not all pop out because I got those knockouts and they don't always work, if you remember. They just sit there for some reason. You hit them hard enough, but they just catch inside the thing. Anyway, we're going to shoot at those, and let's get around here and I'll get you in on that and we'll start shooting. Okay, you're back here by me. I got you zoomed in. So hopefully you can see this takes safety off. I think I put a round in. If I didn't, we'll find out. Yeah, I did. Figured I'd get a bottle first. Let's get that one right up above it. Yep. I'm using CCI, by the way. Looks like I got it sighted in pretty doggone good. A little bit of a jam there for some reason. Well, I hit that target, I think, but that was also the jammed one. Yeah, I got a lone bottle over there. And that's it. Okay, I'm sure I hit that one, it just didn't go. But looks like it's sighted in pretty doggone good. Well, I was happy with the results. Yeah, I'm sure that one I hit is just that one. I told you ahead of time they don't always go over. But the way it was hitting them, I had to hit it. I used the CCI standard velocity, which is 1070 with it, and it was right on. I mean, I was really happy with the shooting. I had it set at 9, by the way, and normally I set that down to about 4. I had it up there and I'd forgotten about it, but what the heck, it all worked. When I sight them in, I usually sight them in about 4. Anyhow, that's what I did. I double bore sighted this Ruger American. She's empty, without a doubt. Take the magazine out. Okay. And this is a CV Life scope, a 3-9x40. I think I got it for about 40-some bucks, something like that. But doesn't seem like too bad of a scope. And again, a very important thing to this is having the see-through mounts like this so that you can also use your regular iron sights, your open iron sights. And it really helps. I mean, and in case there's a reason that all of a sudden you decide, geez, I don't want the scope, I want to shoot close like this, you've got it. So you got both ways, best of both worlds. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.